Hey everyone, how's it going? We're happy to have all of you here from around the world. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In an unprecedented move that completely changed the dynamics of the Russia-Ukraine war, Kiev carried out a major strike deep inside Siberia, targeting Russia's nuclear triad in what's now being called the most far-reaching attack since the war began. Ukraine pulled off a smart and unexpected drone strike, launching UAVs from inside Russian territory itself to avoid the tight air defenses around the borders.
Ukraine and everyone involved had been preparing this operation for more than a year and a half. Every detail was planned and executed flawlessly.
The losses from the attack are estimated in the billions. And this wasn't just a tactical military win, it was a strategic message that challenged Russia's entire concept of nuclear deterrence. A senior U.S. defense official told CNN the strike showed a level of technological advancement never seen before from Ukraine. The drones hit military air bases and nuclear facilities. Ukrainian sources called the operation massive. It reportedly damaged or destroyed over 40 military aircraft and hit targets over 4,000 kilometers deep into Siberia.
117 drones were used in the strike, calling it both a military and psychological victory for Ukraine.
In just one day, and right after a failed assassination attempt on Putin, Ukraine hit the heart of Russia in an extremely complex intelligence mission that had been secretly in the works for 18 months. Codenamed Spiderweb, it wasn't just an attack, it was a whole new chapter in the war, crafted by algorithms, satellites, and drones launched from mysterious trucks. 4 transport trucks, looking totally normal, quietly pulled over on Russian highways. No guards, no signs, just silence. But inside, hell was waiting for the green light. Wooden containers with remotely controlled roofs hid swarms of high-tech, AI-guided attack drones. At 0 hour, the roof slid open and the swarm launched. Within moments, 4 Russian air bases were in flames: Dyagilevo, Ivanovo, Olenya, and others that house nuclear submarines. The drones needed no human control. AI handled everything. Each drone knew exactly what to target using satellite data. They carried out the attack like they'd rehearsed it hundreds of times in digital simulations, in the shadows of cyber warfare. And the results? Devastating. Over 40 strategic Russian warplanes were destroyed on the ground, including Tu-95 and Tu-22M3 nuclear bombers and A-50 early warning aircraft, which are basically Russia's eyes on the battlefield. But Ukraine didn't stop there. The drone assault was timed alongside coordinated explosions on bridges and railways in Bryansk and Kursk, killing 7 people and injuring dozens.
That raised questions. What kind of mysterious technology and planning went into this? Just the material damage was estimated at over $7 billion.
But the psychological and strategic blow, priceless. This wasn't just a hit on military equipment, it was a direct strike at Russia's nuclear triad, its missiles, submarines, and bombers, the foundation of its nuclear doctrine. In Russia's military philosophy, any threat to that triad could justify a nuclear response. That's what makes this operation so terrifying. Not just the destruction, but the eerie, secretive way it was carried out. One of the truck drivers who released the drone swarm was later found strangled with a plastic tie. Minutes later, the truck self-destructed. It was like something out of a Hollywood spy thriller, except it was real, and the Kremlin is still in shock.
Russian media doesn't even know where to begin analyzing it. Putin went straight into emergency meetings, and leaks from Moscow suggest that Russia's response will be harsh and unpredictable. Ironically, while this was happening, Russia was also sending peace signals through the Istanbul negotiations, trying to regain some control. But Ukraine answered with a thunderbolt, striking in a place no one thought possible. These weren't just precision attacks, they were psychological and strategic strikes that shook what was left of Russia's military reputation. The message was loud and clear. If you can't protect your nuclear bases deep inside your own country, how can you claim to protect your influence around the world? This attack brought back the ghost of World War III to the table.
If Russia responds with even a tactical nuke, the whole region could explode, dragging NATO to the brink of direct involvement. The US is watching closely, Europe is on edge, and global markets have already started to tremble.
And the wildest part? The man they once called a clown, comedian turned President Zelensky, just led one of the most sophisticated intelligence ops of our time. He's the guy who shook Russia's military myth using AI, strategy, and sheer determination. Ukraine didn't win with just Western weapons. They won with planning, resilience, and internal reform. While some nations still blame bad luck for failure, Ukraine, cut off, exhausted, and under siege, redrew not just the military map but the whole geopolitical game.
We're now standing at the edge of the cliff. The big question everyone's asking, what will Putin do? The ball's in his court. Will he respond with something massive that changes the game, absorb the blow and look for a diplomatic win, or open the door, even slightly, to a nightmare ending we used to think only existed in political horror films?
Last night wasn't just another attack. It may have been the beginning of something that reshapes the world. The next few days will tell us more. One thing's for sure. Nothing will ever be the same. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. At S News, we're committed to keeping you informed with real stories and bold insights.